All right, how we doing there, folks? So I got 6 June 2021. I got about 2:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think this is a good time for me to do this video because I'm not going to feel like doing it anytime later there. Man, it's been a long morning for me. I've been out here getting bread, delivering groceries and bags from the airport and all types of crap. Like, I haven't been doing the lifting in a while because I got some changes I'm doing based off that. You know, there's a lot of issues with shortage of drivers and all these demands from passengers. But today I want to talk about Cashman Field being offered to the Oakland A's to renovate, okay? Just a little bit about that. The mayor, Carolyn Goodman, had offered them Cashman Field, and there's a reason for that, because a stadium, baseball, that is going to be $1 billion, and I think they don't want to have the same problems they did. They have to try to tax the city and also these resort fees. So we're going to get right into it. But before I do so, that this is already like seats up to 15,000, and it's also it's going to be a 35,000 seat stadium. All right, that the city can help renovate. You can see the parking lot here, so it's definitely a big enough parking lot. And I'm going to drive to the other side of another part of the Cashman Field, so we're going to get right into it. All right, so you're looking at how we're doing today. So we're looking at Cashman Field here. I'm gonna enlarge that a little so you can see it there. And y'all can see how big this parking lot is. This is the parking lot right off Las Vegas Boulevard. The other parking lot I was previously at was like Maryland and, let me see here, close to Bonanza. Okay, so this is a nice sized parking lot here. So I think that they definitely have the parking. Also, like downtown, all right, it'll be like a mile away, okay? So this this renovation idea is in a good area here. That's the state building here at the in Las Vegas, right across the street from it on Washington, and that's Las Vegas Boulevard, okay? Let me get a better view of that, all right? Right here is Las Vegas Boulevard. Okay, and that'll take you north and south, okay? Like north will be that way. Like I say, it's less than a mile, okay? Probably on a good clear day, you could walk to Cashman Field. And as you can see, it's well manicured. This was built in 1983. And it was renovated, from what I understand, like 2 years ago. Okay, so looks like they've done a little bit of work, especially on the field. The field looks great. If you could take a look at that online. All right. So probably what they would have to do, you can see the seats underneath the lights. They will probably have to build an upper deck. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, there it is. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Upper deck, right where those lights are. They will probably have to make those lights a little bit higher to be able to accommodate 35,000 people. Now, right now, from the article I saw like online about Cashman Field, okay, and I know I'm not supposed to be doing it, but Wikipedia, all right, but I already have my degree and all that, it can fit between up to 15,000, all right, but on a typical day they say about 13,000, all right. So all they will have to do is probably put on the upper deck, make sure I'm pointing the right way, about 20,000, okay. I think this is something that can work out just fine. All right, probably in this area, if you look in the area, the houses are older, okay? built probably like in the 70s and 80s. All right, down on the east side of the Cashman Field, there's a lot of older apartments. They will probably would have to pave these streets around Las Vegas. This street, both parking lots, Washington Avenue. Okay, there's a few homeless about a mile south, headed like Las Vegas down. I'm sorry, not south, but north. Okay, this is south right here. Okay, where the that beautiful circle is. And just so you'll know, right behind me, this is the Neon Museum. All right, I got to get around to do a video on that. All right, so yeah, I think this again, it can work out. All right, we look at it from a positive aspect. Okay, I don't think that, okay, like the Raiders Stadium, there was two investors that put their money into the Raiders Stadium. One had backed out, so the state had took $700 million to put into that stadium. It was like a $2 billion project, but that came down on taxpayers. That came down on resort fees. So I think the idea is they're not going to do this baseball field the same way. I believe from what I understand, a refurbished project, okay, would be less than half the amount that the Raiders, the A's had quoted to the city, okay, which would be $1 billion. So instead of that, there'll probably be like a renovation project like $300 to $400 million, okay? So, I mean, why not? Because hey, we have the bigger media market. Right now, we are the top tourism spot in the world, okay? So, from a positive aspect, I just think that the Raiders, not the Raiders, I keep saying the Raiders again, the A's could use a new start, all right? So, that's just it on this clip. I'm just going to take you over to one more part of the stadium on the other side of Washington Boulevard, okay? So you can see, have a better, more profound look at the opposite side of the stadium, okay? I'll be right back. All right, so one last few final comments here. So across from me is the Cashman Field. I couldn't get inside. They have cars over there. I don't see how I was able to get in. They were able to get inside. But yeah, that's the Cashman Field. You can see some remnants of it. All right, and it's got the state building here. They do have state police over here. Okay, like right across. This is Washington Boulevard. As you can see, it's a very pretty area here. You know, okay, it's just a little older. And let's see what happens on that vote on July 15th, okay? I don't think it's a bad idea that they get the offer the Cashman Field. Hey, I think as long as the A's can, you know, remain, all right, afloat, all right, and Las Vegas definitely have the room, okay? Like, it would be a brilliant idea, like people that go to the baseball games, they could park downtown. All right, let's say if there's baseball and football games simultaneously, like people that go to the football games to stay on the south end of the strip, and then people that go to the baseball games probably could stay downtown, and then, you know, they could literally walk over here to the Cashman Field, because I just showed you, then it's less than a mile away, okay? But if you like the video, feel free to subscribe, leave your comments, shares, check out some of my other videos, all right? Okay, so, and just so you'll know, there's also a small convocation center in there too. I've been there for a few events and stuff like that for my daughter. And let me know what you think about this this commentary. All right, thanks for listening.